Pick up your microphones. Ha ha. Pick up your microphones. Yo, how many mics do we rip on the deli?
Uphill, no bike. How many papers? 25. How many pounds? 15. 19 weeks. How many left? 3. Every day after school, while waiting for his bus, he stares at it, raised behind the counter, out of reach. He's been late home lately due to daydreams of video games. I mean, he'll miss the bus just looking at the box. It's a 320 GBPS3. Jordan Bennett's Paperboy Hustle is his autopilot. He's a 16-year-old that's unwilling to grow up and feels guilty because the Xbox was his first love, but in the 2 hours of playing Uncharted 2 at his mate's house, with graphics had his tongue fall out, the black behemoth with the glossy front has been all he's been able to think about for months. I mean, even when cleaning the kitchen table, he imagines the cloth is in fact carefully removing fingerprints off the top of his new home console. And when watching Deal or No Deal, he doesn't see contestants go over £250,000, but it's worked out that's 823 PlayStation 3s. For months he's been starved of his Morley's lunch because he knows that will cut into saving up. The money couldn't come quick enough, pissed off because his EMA's cut off and mum's out of a job, so he knows it's hard to ask for a present from his parents, so he's got a job at a newsagent to deliver papers, but make no mistake, it's a job he's hated. I mean, he has to get up so early, by the time he gets to school, he watches the groundskeeper opening the gates, which leads to him constantly sleeping in class, which he would say leads to him getting ignored by girls, so his friends would say this new job doesn't really change things much. And on his way home, he conjures up thoughts of how he can speed up getting what he wants, and the thoughts become schemes that he dreams of acting upon. Like his local Tesco Metro contains a cash dispenser that every week he watches get refilled by the world's fattest, laziest, helmetless security guard who laughed his way up his armored car, holding onto a black box with no handcuffs that he knows contains more notes than he could ever want, and he hates seeing him because he always sees him, always laughing, as if the opportunity to take from him isn't an option, as if he could just hit him in the back of the head with the book bag and run off with the sums. It's week 19, the 19th time, and walking past him gets harder every time. You never do it though. Doesn't change the fact that walking past him always seems to happen in slow-mo. Late that night, there's a knock on his window. He hears his neighbour Jordan, Max Coakley, shout, "Oi Jordan, get your hoodie, scarf, gloves, hat, balaclava if you got one, and let's go." He sneaks out, knows what's up, but knows no idea how it's going down. Earlier organised that day, his schoolmates gather in his estate. He smiles as without faces, they all do make quite convincing thugs, and he hears music play from afar, and in the distance thinks he can see some people dance, and they're all ready for a laugh, until Fode Marlon smashes the window of Dean Barton's Nan's car. Fode, that's Dean Barton's Nan's car. Fode's a laugh, but Dean Barton is the hardest in the school, so Fode got lumps. They joined up with the year above. Adrenaline was pumped as they consumed cheap cider. They ran and became bricks and high street roamers, fitting in with elders and feeling safe with older brothers. They danced past the burnt cars, tipped over, heard screams coated with laughter, and the shouts took over as police came closer, and he watched them cower the way they never did with peaceful protesters. Bricks got thrown over them, Max got hit in the face for no reason, and it diverted the crew into different directions. Violence ascended as they heard someone shout something about a revolution, but there was no revolution coming from this one, just new Air Force Ones, and as he watched that Foot Locker get raided, it came to him. He ran as fast as his legs could take him. He was just in time to see the windows of the game station cave in. Everyone ran in like housewives at a half-price sale of Debenhams. Time was of the essence. No one else could take it. It was his, and no one else had deserved it. No one else had earned it. He had enough of people having more than him, but before he knew it, he had helicopters wailing and police sirens echoing as Bennett was halfway home, clutching onto his PlayStation. A deafening silence. Still in his right gear dress, he hadn't moved for hours. In the staring contest with the stolen accomplishment, though tired, he goes for another run through the reasons. How the police didn't do anything. How he was caught up in the moment. How someone else would have stolen it. How before taking this, he had taken so much. How he never hit that Tesco Metro security guard once. What he had now hadn't changed the fact that he had worked hard. Thank you.